Friends, today we will know the highlights of silent era. After the initial short film era, the silent era started in 1912. Though short films continued to be produced and released along with feature films as side attraction. A total of 1,338 silent films were made in India, but only 29 of them survive today. Many of the surviving films are in fragments, and some are as short as 149 feet. The silent film era in India lasted from the 1890s to the 1920s. Here are some notable silent films from India. Bhakta Vidur, the first Indian film to be banned. The main character was loosely based on Gandhi. Kicha Vadham, based on the Mahabharata. This film set the tone for South Indian films. Pushpak, a silent film that was made by choice and won a national award. The transition to sound cinema in India was marked by the release of Alamara in 1931, directed by Ardeshar Irari. This film featured music, including the iconic De De Khuda Ke Naam Par. Pundalik, released in 1912, was not given the status of first feature film for some technical reasons, and the credit for first feature film goes to Raja Harishchandra, released in 1913, produced and directed by Dadasaheb Phalke. For his first film, he could not get any female to play the female role, and in came Anna Salunke. From 1913 to 1919, yearly production of films was in single digit and was in total control of Dadasaheb Phalke, and some films were by S.N. Patankar. Phalke Films was converted into a partnership in 1918 as Hindustan Cinema Film Company, and then there was slowdown of films by Phalke. In came Maharashtra Film Company, Kohinoor Films, and Madan Theatres with Baburao Painter, Kanjibhai Rathore, and Jyotish Banerjee. Mother Theatres also made a film, Nal Damayanti, with Italian collaboration. Most of the films of this period were mythological, with stories from Ramayana and Mahabharata, or devotional. The only exception was a historical, Death of Narayan Rao Peshwa by S.N. Patankar, and comedy Bilat Fere by Dhiren Ganguly. Indian Cinematographer Act was passed in 1918, and the first film to be censored was Bhakta Vidur in 1920. The release of films picked up from 1920 with 19 releases in 1920 and 38 in 1921. A big change was brought in by Imperial Film Company and Madan Theatres of Calcutta when they started making social movies based on stories by Bankim Chand Chatterjee and Sharat Chand Chattopadhyay. First such movie was Andher Alu, based on Sharat Chand Chattopadhyay's story and directed by Shishir Bhadri and Naresh Mitra. It was followed by Bish Briksha by Madan Theatres, based on a story by Bankim Chand Chatterjee. Another development was brought in by Madan Theatres when they made Laila Majnu, a costume drama film. Entry of females like Patience Cooper, Gohar, Jamuna gave strength to the industry. Manilal Joshi entered the scene in 1922 with Isra Film Company's first biographical movie, The Life of Lord Buddha. Then came Himanshu Roy, Sita Devi, Devika Rani, French Austen with Prem Sanyas, Shiraz, and Throw of Dice. These are the only three films fully restored and available for viewing on YouTube. Another historical film which created an impact was Singed by Baburao Painter. First film with an Oriental background was Gule Bakavali in 1924, directed by Kajibai Rathod. By 1924, Fatima Begum's daughters Sultana and Jubeda became popular artists. Films that made noise during the silent era included Savitri by Ibn Theatres, Insaf directed by Vedi, Balidan directed by Naval Gandhi. Balidan was based on a story by R.N. Tagore, Mrinalini based on Bankim's story and directed by Jyotish Banerjee, Aparadhi by Deepak Devaki Bose, Kismat by Baburao for Maharashtra Film Company, Nokadogi based on R.N. Tagore's story directed by Naresh Mitra, Tufan Mail was a stunt film directed by J.B.S. Wadia, Rani Roopmati directed by Bhalji Penderkar. Some of the popular artists of this period who made it big were Prithviraj Kapoor, Raja Sando, Pedi Jairaj, P.C. Barua, Master Vinayak. Other popular artists were Jamuna, Jillu, Bibo, Dinsha Billy Moria, Jebu, Savita Devi, Madhuri, Eddie Billy Moria, Armelin, Mazhar Khan, Ganpat Bakre, I.T. Nimbalkar, Gulab Bai, Madhav Kale, Sunita Devi, and Rajkumari. The first film adaptation of Devdas, a novel by Sharatchand Chattopadhyay, was a silent film released in 1928. The film was directed by Naresh Mitra, who also acted in it and served as the cinematographer. It was shot in Calcutta, British India. So, this was a short summary. Thanks for watching. Bye.